Sheeta, I ate all my Parmesan bites.
I ate all my lava cakes.
You ate all three?
I did, and I'm still hungry and I don't know what to do.
Suhas, Hamza, is there anything in the fridge?
There's just a bunch of random ingredients, but I don't know what to do with this.
Why don't you use cooking up?
There's expired yogurt. It expired like a month ago.
I mean, that's not gonna stop them, but we need an actual solution.
Guys, just use Cook Me Up.
How is that gonna help us?
21.
Can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit a little rich flex for me? Then 20.
Hey everyone, this is Team 2. I'm Suhas,
I'm Hamza.
I'm Ashita.
and this is our app called Cook Me Up. It is your AI kitchen assistant, and it helps you be a smarter chef in your own kitchen. So it first gives you a login page, and with the super base authentication, it forces you to log in before you can access the rest of your app. So you either log in or create an account, and then once you log in,
So as you can see on the page here, it recognized the user, as we've just set up for test, John Doe. And on the right, you'll see a quick ingredient search. So if you have a bunch of ingredients, it's really nice to be able to quickly find the one you're looking for.
like if you wanted to see if you had Alfredo sauce, you can easily do that.
Yeah, and then on the bottom here, we have some AI-generated recipes. So basically how this works is it takes everything that's in your pantry and feeds it as a prompt to our OpenAI key, and then it spits out like recipes that you can make with stuff that you already have. And you can upload images and save them to your recipes tab as well, so you have them for later.
We could try doing that with the chicken parmesan bake. If you upload it here and then you can save it to your recipes, it'll get saved to your pantry, removing that recipe from the suggestions. Okay, and now if we go to our recipes page here,
We can see all of our recipes here that we've created as well as added from our homepage. If you do not upload an image on your homepage, you can see that it represents it using a blank card. But if you do upload an image, you can see that it also has an uploaded image represented there. Now we can just click on a recipe and it'll open up its individual recipe card that includes the image, its ingredients, as well as its quantities, as well as the instructions on how to create it.
if we go back to our recipes, you can see how now it's part of all your recipes, so you can refer back to it later if you choose to do so. From there, we can now look at our ingredients page.
And these are all of your users' ingredients. So we have the eggs, the Alfredo sauce, lettuce. And you first see the search bar you have up there. So if you have a bunch of ingredients and you're trying to quickly find quantities of a certain ingredient or an expiration date, you can quickly enter that in there. And on the top right, you'll see a dialog, a button for the dialog for add ingredient. If you click that there, you can enter in a name. So let's say you do milk, and then you set your expiration date, and you can add that right in.
Okay, now we can check out our grocery list. And if you go here, you'll see the AI suggested recipes we saw earlier, but say you're only interested in maybe the first two. After that, you scroll down and it says like what grocery items you're gonna need for these suggested recipes, like what you do not have in your pantry and might need. So you can add to your pantry, let's say like olive oil. If you add that to your pantry, it'll add it, and then now your pantry is updated with what you have, and you can make the designated recipe. Okay, now we can go explore our chat feature.
The primary purpose of our chat feature is so that users can go talk with their friends and family about any new recipes that they've tried out or created using the ingredients in their pantry. They're able to share recipes or kind of meal plan which recipe they want to use for tonight.
Yeah, and when you come to this page, you're greeted with the option to either create a server, join a server, or select an existing server to see the chats. For this demo, we can just create a demo server that Ishida will join, and the code is 572947.
I just joined the demo
I can
server.
click, like,
Yeah,
hello.
now we can send messages back and forth.
Yeah, so we see that we get Ishida's message in real time with Superbase's real time features. If I can maybe ask like, do you have any cool recipes? And then she can respond. Yeah.
And then I've sent like one of the recipes that was generated through my side of the app, which was the peanut butter banana toast.
And you can join between different servers for different groups of people, overall keeping you connected with your social circles. Okay, now finally we can explore our users page, our profile page.
Yeah, so here you can see your account details, so your name, ingredients about to expire, and then any recipes that you've recently created. You can also sign out, and then there's a spot to upload a profile picture, which you also will now demonstrate.
Yeah, so we can upload a picture here of a minion, and now that's saved to this profile page. Okay, go for it.
We also implemented a light mode and dark mode toggle on all of our pages for our website. As you can tell, when you click on that button, it switches the color scheme and it becomes, the website's now in dark mode. We use Tailwind CSS to kind of implement this. On top of this, we also implemented breakpoints in our Tailwind classes to ensure that the website is properly able to be displayed on both desktop as well as mobile. And we can see that demo right now.
Yeah.
So you can see on mobile view as well, it looks pretty consistent with the information and the user is able to access all of it, just like they would be able to on a desktop view.
I think ultimately the goal of our application was to encourage users to be open to trying new recipes, ingredients, and just sharing their experiences with others. So whether that's your roommates, family members, or your friends. And from taking a look at the generated recipes myself, we would definitely say that some of these were kind of unique or combinations of ingredients in ways we hadn't thought of. And I think that's a great way to experiment with what you have. So with an AI helper like this, we hope we make meal prepping more fun and the user is able to eat healthier, save on money, and ideally just have a fun time experimenting.
Yeah, so one big challenge we faced was with Drizzle and like pushing the updated schema from our like VS Code to Supabase. So the way we fixed that was we basically went into Supabase and we used the SQL editor to manually create or edit whatever tables we need to like create, and then edit the schema so that they both matched up and they could like properly talk to each other, and that solved our issue.
Something for the future that we wanted to implement was kind of creating a calendar that shows the different recipes that the users are able to use throughout the week. So it kind of acts as a meal planner where users are able to assign, I guess, meals to different times of the day that they want to cook or plan for the future and kind of figure out how they want to try all these new recipes that were generated by their AI assistant. On top of that, we also want to create kind of a shared fridge where users can, I guess, make a fridge with their roommates and people they're living with so that they're able to share ingredients, kind of work together, and have a great time creating new recipes.
Another idea that we had was having a share button on certain recipe cards to make it really easy to share your recipes to others through the chat instead of having to type it all out. And then finally, we wanted to be able to generate custom AI-powered recipes instead of just being able to choose the ones that are selected or suggested to you. Like for example, say you want to make quesadillas, but you don't know like the instructions to do so. You can maybe like have a prompt and tell our application like, yeah, I want to generate like this food. How do I do it? And then it would give you a recipe for that.
And then we can also quickly just generate the Lighthouse report. So the goal here was to just get over 90 on accessibility and SEO, and as you can see, we've done both of those. So yeah, that's all. Thank you guys.